तो हेलो गाइस, कैसे हो आप सभी लोग। तो अब हम खेलने जा रहे हैं पार्ट 2 ट्रेलर का। तो मैं आपको एक ओवरव्यू दे देता हूँ कि पिछली बार हुआ क्या था। तो बेसिकली हम हैं सैम, जो कि बैसवुड टाउन में वापस जा रहे हैं, जो कि हमारा घर है बेसिकली, और कुछ नहीं। तो हमारा दोस्त जो है वो ना मर चुका है, तो हम उसके फ्यूनरल में जा रहे हैं। तो अब होता ये है कि उसकी ना बेटी आती है और बोलती है कि यार मुझे ना शक हो रहा है कि उसका हुआ है मर्डर बोले तो हत्या। तो मतलब उसका एक्सीडेंट नहीं, मर्डर हुआ है। तो हम उसकी मिस्ट्री जो है वो हमने बोल दिया कि ठीक है हम देखते हैं, क्योंकि हम वैसे भी एक इन्वेस्टिगेटिव जर्नलिस्ट हैं, तो हमारा काम भी यही है, तो यही करते हैं और क्या। तो हमने कई लोगों से बातचीत करी, एंड में कुछ नहीं हुआ, दारू पी के हम लोट फोड़ हो गए। अब देखते हैं क्या होता है आगे। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। अरे 9:15 हो गए।
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay.
हाँ, इसने बोला था कि ये चला जाएगा। अब दारू पीने की वजह से शायद ना जाए।
My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what?
चला भी गया तो गेम आगे कैसे बढ़ेगा। रुक जा।
I can't think straight. Need some water on my face. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
इसके चलने के तरीके से लग रहा है हैंगओवर है थोड़ा बहुत। आ नहीं रहा बटन। चलो कोई नहीं, आगे बढ़ते हैं।
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small
क्या
jackhammer in my left
शर्ट पहन ले
temple.
भाई। नहीं, बैग देखते हैं क्या होता है।
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
यार क्लिक क्यों नहीं हो रहा।
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
अब पीछे ही रखी थी। अच्छा ये क्या लगा इस पे। खून। एक और मिस्ट्री।
That's not good. Where did I get this?
भाई साहब की फट गई।
What did I do?
देखा, कहा था ना। फिर से सपने में नहीं, सॉरी दिमाग में। वो भी नंग धड़ंग। ये कौन सी जगह है भाई। ये कौन है भाई। भागो भागो। पीछे नहीं जा रहा यार भी। पीछे का हम देख नहीं सकते बेसिकली। मैंने माउस घुमाने की कोशिश करी है बट नहीं हो रहा। दरवाजे में चलते हैं। फिर से शुरू हो रहा है तो ओके ठीक है, दरवाजे में नहीं जाना मतलब।
Sam, Focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
शायद वही है गेट। आ रहा है, आ रहा है, आ रहा है। पहुंचो पहुंचो, ये तो फिर से आ रहा है यार। ये रेड रेड काफी बढ़ गया है कलर। ऐसा तो नहीं कि बहुत पास में आ गया है। और ये भी क्या क्या लिखा है, प्रिजन, गिव इन, नहीं ये तो नहीं सुना। इट हर्ट दैट, नहीं। अरे
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
बच गए। वैसे इसका भी अलग ही सीन दिखाया, मतलब इसके दिमाग में इसकी एक अलग ही लड़ाई चल रही है।
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
ये क्या है, 3 मिनट।
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
कौन सा चुने? पहला वाला ही चुनते हैं।
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
इसकी बात से मैं सहमत हूँ। चूज करता है बी केयरफुल। मैं केयरफुल रहूँगा, ए ऑप्शन।
I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
ये भी ठीक है। ये कहाँ गए?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
ओके, तो हम बार में वापस आ गए हैं। मे बी छानबीन करने शायद। चलिए चलते हैं। ये क्या है? छोड़ो।
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
ओके, तो यहाँ पे दूसरा ग्लास भी रखा है, मतलब कोई और भी था हमारे साथ। आई गेस उससे फाइट हो सकती है शायद हमारी। कोई और क्लू मिल जाए मज़ा आ जाएगा। ये क्या है?
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
हो सकता है हमारी लड़ाई में टूट गई हो बोतल। जूक बॉक्स गेम नहीं खेलना।
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
अरे कोई बात नहीं, चलता है।
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? What knocked this clock off the pillar?
It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
हो तो सकता है। दारू।
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
ओके गाइस, तो मेरे हिसाब से हमने एविडेंस करेक्टली इकट्ठे कर लिए हैं। इसके मुताबिक यही नहीं बोला। अच्छा, अब हम फिर से अपने दिमाग में आ गए।
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
ठीक है, जगह तो अच्छी खासी लग रही है।
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
अच्छा, तो मेरे ख्याल से हमें एक लॉजिकल स्टोरी बनानी है ताकि हमें पता चल सके कि लड़ाई हुई किससे थी।
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
ठीक है, तो बेसिकली टेबल गिर चुकी थी। हाँ, ये क्या था? घड़ी होगी शायद।
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
मेरे हिसाब से घड़ी गिरी है तो पिलर से टकराए
Something
होंगे।
hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
आगे कैसे बढ़े? ऑफ कोर्स अपना स्टेज खराब है तो स्टेज पे हुआ होगा।
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
वहाँ पे डेनिस के मिले थे हमें, है ना? एक चीज मिली थी। हाँ, डेनिस ब्रेसलेट। यस, ये होगा।
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
ओके, ऐसा हुआ था मतलब।
I have the complete picture now.
तो गाइस हमने सक्सेसफुली पता लगा लिया है, वो डेनिस था। आएगा इसे दिखा रहे हैं कि अब रियली हुआ क्या
The
था।
man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
बात तो सही है।
Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
ऐसे हुई थी लड़ाई। गाड़ी गिर गई, तेज खराब हो गया।
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at...
अरे यार सुनने तो देता।
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least
Ethan आ रहा
I
है?
think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave.
गाइस
And if
ईथन
you
यानी
don't, well,
बार
tell
का
him you're here
मालिक।
to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in.
हाँ यार रुक
Time to
जाते
leave
हैं।
if you're leaving. You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
हाँ माफी मांगेंगे। गांड भी तो करा है।
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
अरे बिल्कुल नहीं। Apologize, ये ऑप्शन।
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I don't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
सही
Sounds
में?
rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
अच्छा जी। ऑप्शन डी, ये बताओ क्या
Ethan.
हुआ था?
Did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it. Too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
तो गाइस हमें सक्सेसफुली भगा दिया गया है बाहर से। चलो कोई नहीं, आगे देखते हैं क्या होता है।
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
ओके गाइस, तो हमें यहाँ पे पूछताछ
Basswood's
करनी है।
small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
कहाँ जाएं फिर? सामने चलते हैं।
A perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
वैसे गाइस, मैंने पहले भी कहा था और अभी भी कह रहा हूँ, ये ना एक प्योर मूवी है। बस कंट्रोल हमारे हाथ में है कि बात क्या करनी है ना? इसलिए गेम है ये। और काफ़ी ब्यूटीफुल स्टोरी है मेरे हिसाब से।
Yo, get out the way.
या मैं क्यों? हाँ, ए ऑप्शन।
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
अब तो पार्टी में मिला था कल रात को। सॉरी, पार्टी नहीं, फ्यूनरल था।
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them. Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her. Still here after all these years.
कैथी
She
से तो बात हो
followed
नहीं
Nick
पा
to
रही।
Basswood, but never liked it.
शायद बिजी है, इस वजह से बात कर रही है, क्योंकि इससे बात करते हैं। चलो
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
ऑप्शन है, क्योंकि हमें कुछ याद नहीं है। मतलब इसको तो नहीं पता ना हमें याद है कि नहीं।
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
ऑप्शन है, क्योंकि तुम्हें नाइस होने की जरूरत नहीं है।
You really don't need to say things like that.
But it's true. The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
गाइस को समझ में नहीं आ रहा। डी दबा देते हैं, कोई भी लाइन चिपका दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है। डी।
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
नहीं, निकलते हैं। एस वाला ऑप्शन आई गेस सही है।
I'll stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
पक्का, तो अभी बात करते हैं फिर। ऑप्शन ए दिस
I
टाइम।
have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't
कंपटीशन।
get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
ओके बिल्कुल ये वाला ऑप्शन क्या
Sure
कहता है
thing.
ए
What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
मन करा तो आ जाएंगे। यहाँ पे सर्टिफिकेट लगा रखा है इन्होंने अपना बेसिकली ताकि पता चले कि फर्जी लोग नहीं है।
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
ओके तो कहती अब खाली है, इससे बात कर सकते हैं।
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
इससे तो डायरेक्ट ही पूछ लेते हैं। ठीक है डी।
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? Oh, sorry, I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't...
Yeah, it's not my
I don't
fault.
know what to do with her. She's my daughter. And I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
वापस चलते हैं, ऐसा करते हैं फिर। ये क्या है? छोड़ो। गाइस अभी तक तो कुछ पता चल ही नहीं है और छानबीन करनी पड़ेगी शायद। ये क्या है? यार थोड़ा ओपन वर्ल्ड फील हो रहा है ना, मतलब कि हम कहीं भी जा सकते हैं। ये कौन है? एम्प्लॉय।
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before.
ये हम बहुत पहले के हैं।
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
अंदर चलते हैं, ऐसा करते हैं। ये क्या है? History of Basswood, not interested, साहब।
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all
कोई
keep
काम की
kicking.
बात नहीं है, अंदर
I
चलते
don't
हैं।
even bother with this old place. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
डॉडरिंग पागल है क्या? चलो ऐसे दबा देते हैं, कोई बात नहीं।
Do I really have a choice? Or are you just gonna guilt me with the social contract till I agree?
The second one. You always were a character. Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan.
बस सुन
Losing
ले
her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to
चलो इसी की
criticize or
सुनते हैं भाई
anything,
पहले
but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
I agree. Fully agree.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. The three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Option है
Sitting in my mom's spare bedroom and decomposing into Arrested Development.
Well, at least you're decomposing with family. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
टाइम वेस्ट और कर दिया खाली पीली पता वता कुछ था नहीं इसको इससे बात करते हैं एम्प्लॉय
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
इससे भी कुछ पता नहीं चला चलते हैं फिर वापस हो जाए यार इससे पूछते
No
हैं
luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
इसका मतलब मैप ख़त्म हो जाता है ये ओपन वर्ल्ड नहीं है ओनली स्टोरी इससे पूछते हैं कुछ तो पता ही होगा मूर्ति घुरे जा रहा है ससुरा
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 साल
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
ऑप्शन डी मे बी लिटिल दिक्कत तो दी थी
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
तूने
You
खो दिया
haven't
क्या
seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
इसको भी नहीं पता। चलो निकलते हैं फिर हम।
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight. Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the minor. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
All right. Better leave you to it then.
You take care now.
इसको नहीं पता, किसी को नहीं पता, बहनचोद पता किसको है? ये हिस्ट्री देख के मूड खराब हो गया। तौबा तौबा। चलो बेटी से बात करते हैं।
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
हाँ ऑप्शन है। ये हमारी बात सुन रही थी।
Careful about listening to other people's conversations. Some find it rude.
Then everyone should talk quieter.
That's what I always say. Ever consider being a reporter when you grow up?
I've thought about it, but that's not what I want to do. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. Please.
हाँ बता दूंगा।
I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand
यार इसकी
my
बात नहीं
mom.
सुननी मेरे को।
I don't like school.
Please.
Well, except for science.
Have you seen Dennis today?
What? No, I haven't. Were you even listening to me? I shouldn't be
तो भड़क गई।
surprised. No one listens to me.
I was listening. I just need to find Dennis.
If you hear anything about what happened to my dad, let me know. Otherwise, just leave me alone.
बड़े मतलबी लोग हैं यार।
Joan had no clue about Dennis's whereabouts. Not that I thought she would.
यार किसी को भी नहीं पता यार। मरमरा गया क्या कहीं? इधर चलते हैं। ये क्या हो रहा है? ये तो नहीं है डेनिस।
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just...
I
just
guess यही
doing my
था।
job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
हाँ तो कौन है? ऑप्शन है।
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. And they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
मैसेज आया क्या आया? ओके ठीक है, मिलते हैं। ऐना का मैसेज है साहब। ये क्या है? नहीं, वापस चलते हैं, उससे ऐना से मिलने चलते हैं। मे बी स्टोरी आगे बढ़ेगी फिर। वैसे भी किसी को तो पता है नहीं डेनिस कहाँ है। ये रही। नो बकचोदी, डायरेक्ट ऐना से बात करते हैं।
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
बात करनी है यार इससे। अच्छा ऊपर करते हैं, ऊपर होगी, उससे बात होगी।
Sam, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either. But hey, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
हुई तो थी। ऑप्शन
I
है
was
क्योंकि हमें
so
कुछ याद नहीं था।
wasted at that point. It's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in.
She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops.
She might do those things, yes. Or she might be someone who you can trust. Who can help.
यार ये एपिसोड 1 में, यानी जब हम 12 में थे तब भी मेरे को थोड़ा शक सा हो रहा था, बट चलो कोई नहीं, अपने दोस्त की बात मानते हैं, बता देते हैं इसको।
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam. What have you done?
तो फाइनली गाइस हमें पता चल गया है डेनिस है किधर, बट हम वहीं पे तो जाने वाले थे यार, वो तो हमें पुलिस वाला मिल गया था। चलो कोई नहीं, अब चल लेते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
Locked. I should check the back.
ठीक है, बैक साइड से चल लेते, क्या दिक्कत है?
My. Look what we got here.
मैं कौन आ गया?
Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in a newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell.
लड़ाई बड़ाई होगी क्या?
Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
हमारी मर्जी बहनचोद। ए चुनते हैं क्योंकि हमारी मर्जी यार, हम कब तक भी रुके।
I'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Just make it sooner rather than later.
Declan's right down the street.
और मुझे लगा लड़ाई हो गई।
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
वो तो पुलिस वाले की वजह से बच गए हम, साइड में जो खड़ा है। चलिए चलते हैं।
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
मिल नहीं रहा डेनिस बाबा, किधर हो? आई गेस इस कैबिन में होगा शायद, या फिर इस कैबिन में, देखते हैं। इधर ही है शायद।
Dennis.
ओहो
Dennis.
मर गया।
What happened? Who? Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
इसको शक हो रहा है कि इसने तो नहीं मारा।
Do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem.
ये तो पास में आ रहे हैं, मार दें क्या? देखते हैं। दोस्त।
Sam, no, don't think about that. Don't let it in. Focus on me, Sam. Dennis is a distraction.
Okay, हमें दोस्त की तरफ फोकस करना है। ये रहा।
Keep going. You got this.
किधर गया?
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it. This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around. Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you.
इसका कंप्यूटर चेक करें।
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
इसको गोली लगी है। नीचे क्या है? कीबोर्ड।
Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury, but I need more to go on.
क्या ढूंढे और? इधर ही जाते हैं।
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
फिंगरप्रिंट पे भी खून है।
Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something. The chair is pretty far away from the desk. The chair is pretty far away from the desk.
क्या हो रहा है?
But I don't think that's important. The chair is pretty far away from the
ये
desk.
important नहीं है,
But I
उसने
don't
खुद
think
ही
that's
बोल दिया।
important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
क्या है, कुछ तो मिल। वो गोली, और एक गोली आर पार हो गई।
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
सामने होगी दीवार पे। वो रही।
The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
ये बंदे ने सामने से मारा है मतलब।
From the angle this was the shooter's position. Was it me? From the angle this was the shooter's position. Was it me? Dennis's computer is signed in. Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But you didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived. Can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think. You're right. I can see it. I have the complete picture now.
ओके, तो ऐसे कोई आया था और डेनिस को मार के चला गया। अच्छा, ये गन रखी है। इसी गन से मारा था क्या? लेट्स सी। शक्ल नहीं दिखा रहे उसकी। वैसे इससे पता चलता है कि ये जान पहचान का था डेनिस का।
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis.
ठीक है, एविडेंस इकट्ठा
I
करते
need to
हैं।
find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
ओके, तो छान मारते फिर। बकवास है। इनबॉक्स में कुछ हो सकता है। Okay.
Emails between
क्या है
Nick
ये?
and D. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was watching.
तो बेसिकली निक और डेनिस की कुछ खुफिया बातें चल रही हैं जो हमें समझ में नहीं आ रही हैं.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out. The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
तो गाइस हमें निक का ऑफिस ढूंढना है. ओह यही है. वैसे हैरानी की बात तो ये है कि एक रात पहले इसने कॉल करी, इसने उठाई नहीं और वो बेचारा मर
Nick's
गया.
computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
इसको गाइस वापस रख देते हैं. कभी इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुई तो पकड़े जाएंगे हम कि भैया किसने तो चुराया ये.
I don't need everyone staring at me.
और देखते हैं थोड़ा. ये क्या है? आई गेस ये सेफ है. इसका पासवर्ड तो होगा ही नहीं हम पे. तुक्का बैठाते हैं.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
कुछ खास नहीं लग रहा है.
Valid
चलो देखते हैं
question.
मगर.
Still not sure. They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
गाइस यही तो पासवर्ड नहीं है. हो सकता है. लिखा है डोंट फॉरगेट.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
ये पासवर्ड तो नहीं है. कुछ और छानबीन करनी पड़ेगी. ये कैसे कॉपी रखी है भाई? इसमें होगा शायद. लेट्स सी. अरे ये तो नहीं है. 3121.
4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
ठीक है देखते हैं.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off.
Booyah.
Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation? Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. But what was he looking for? Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something, or someone. Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big. What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful. It's possible Walter missed something. Could be worth checking his office.
ठीक है, तो वॉल्टन का ऑफिस ढूंढते हैं। ये तो नहीं है। आई गेस सामने होगा। यही है। इधर तो पासवर्ड है। पासवर्ड कहाँ से लाएं भाई?
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
ठीक है, forgot your password करते हैं।
Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also... Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
ठीक है, थोड़े क्लू ढूंढते हैं फिर।
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan. He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
ठीक है, ये डाल के देखते हैं फिर। यही होगा पासवर्ड।
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
तो बेसिकली अब दो पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं।
Good for Walter that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him. So much so that she could be his password. His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it. I can't imagine Walter getting a suntan at the beach. He can't stay still. Bryn never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password.
तो अब 4 possibilities है guys. कोई बात नहीं। तो कैट का नेम डालते हैं, डी ऑप्शन। क्या पता यही हो?
That's not it. I have to keep
नहीं
looking.
है। ठीक है, ये फिर।
And I'm in.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
इनबॉक्स में क्या छुपा के रखा है?
Mostly standard so far, by the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open. The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes. So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
भाई वो तो कुछ कहना चाहता है यार। ऐसा वाला ऑप्शन आई गेस सही होगा।
Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, You should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam?
नहीं
What's
नहीं
happening?
नहीं
Dennis.
ये तो जेल भिजवा के मानेगी.
Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
भैया रुक जा. डी ऑप्शन हमें इसको बता देते हैं हमने नहीं मारा है सिंपल बाकी जो करना
Anna,
चाहे कर.
I did not kill Dennis.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
गाइस ठीक कह रहा है इसकी बात माननी चाहिए हमें इसी की बात माननी चाहिए.
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
All right.
तो ओके गाइस इसी के साथ हम करते हैं एपिसोड खत्म. हम मिलते हैं आपको पार्ट 3 में. तब तक के लिए आप लाइक कमेंट और सब्सक्राइब तो कर दो यार. मज़ा आता है ऐसे अच्छा लगता है थोड़ा. ठीक है ओके बाय.